Alright, we had a much better week of hunting this week. The weather was cooperating with us, keeping the temperatures low, keeping the deer up. They were moving around a lot. Seen a ton of doe on this property. We hunted the management property all week. Didn't go anyplace else. Put in a lot of time. I hunted every day. Some days morning and afternoon. 2 days I never left the woods. Putting in my time. Last week I picked up a 9-pointer on the trail camera, so I got real excited, and I was hunting right pretty close to where I put my camera. I didn't put it right at my stand location, but kind of in between a place that I climb and where I have my stand. Found a scrape on the ground. I stuck the camera there, picked up that 9-pointer. So I was looking for him for a while, pretty much all week. Any day the weather was bad, I was roaming around the hilltop trying to find it, where he was moving through, looking for that scrape line. I found the scrape line, which was nice. I was happy about that. Found that Friday morning for the most part. I found little bits and pieces, but really put it all together Friday morning. So then I went out Friday afternoon and took a stand location, the same spot I actually shot the 6-point buck from that I never found. I climbed back up in that tree. And sure enough, I seen that buck coming across the hillside. It was like 10 minutes left before sunset. I was getting real close to right at the edge of the day. I seen a huge body deer. I had no clue how big it was, rack-wise. I just seen this tremendous deer walking across the ridge line, probably about 150 yards away from me, maybe 200 yards. I pulled out my grunter real quick. I started grunting like crazy. He finally looked at me. It took a while to get his attention. He couldn't hear me across the hillside for whatever reason, or I just, I didn't catch his attention. Finally, I caught his attention. He came running down the hill, stopped 30 yards from me when he seen me, and probably smelled me, came downwind, and from the top of a hill, and I was on a tree at the bottom, so really, by any means, I shouldn't have gotten this deer. But he came about 30 yards, slammed on the brakes, started to walk away. I grunted again, gave one of those fake grunts from my mouth, stopped the deer broadside, took my shot, and dropped him right into place. Pictures are below. Really awesome. I had a great looking deer. Rough score. I scored it today. Very rough. I did it myself. Scored a 130 on the button and 121 3/4 after you take away all the deductions, because the right side had 5, left side had 4. So that's it. And well, that's not it. I took 2 doe on Tuesday, a doubleheader. That was cool. So now my quote is filled for the town property. That should entitle me to come back unless I do something silly between now and the end of the year. So I'm psyched. Rut's kicking in, definitely. So I'm thinking next week is going to be even better. We still have a few big bucks on that property. There's been 2 more 8-pointers seen on cameras. My brother seen one today, real old looking deer, he said. Big, fat 8-point. And then a really nice 6-pointer, same thing, probably an old deer, just not growing horns anymore. Or that rack size has been going down, but there's a lot of old deer on this property. We're going to go chase them some more next week. Wish me luck.